Good morning. This is my official first day, full day in Victoria Falls, Zimbabwe. I'm going on a falls tour and then that's pretty much it. But first, I am going for breakfast, which is a part of my stay here at the Tabakana house. Before that, I bought a bunch of bug repellents and sprays, and I got some for my clothes. So let me grab that. I bought permethrin spray that is for outdoor clothes. So what I'm gonna do is spray this on what I'm gonna wear today, and then once I get dressed, I have some lotion and I also have some spray. So let me spray my clothes first. It actually smells like bug spray, like roach spray. So I guess my scent of the day will be roach spray or bug spray. And then here is the lotion that I'm gonna put on. Can you see it? This is the lotion that I'm gonna wear. And then after I put on my lotion, this is the bug spray that I'm going to use. Can you see it? All right, so I'm gonna get dressed and then I'm gonna spray all my stuff on, put on my lotion, and then I'm going to breakfast. So I'll see y'all in a minute after I get dressed. All right. Well, as you can see, I am dressed and I am ready to go. Got on all my bug sprays, my lotion, and I'm good to go. I forgot my sunscreen, so hopefully I can find some while I'm out. If I don't, then I'm just gonna enjoy just good old vitamin D. And maybe my hat, maybe my hat will be good enough to kind of keep it out of my eyes a little bit. And I have some sunglasses too, so as long as my eyes are protected, I'm not gonna worry too much. They tell you to bring a poncho, or you can buy one, rain jacket, because the falls will spray you. They're so misty, but since we're in the dry season, I don't think that I'll need it. But I have it anyway, just in case I need it. Always carry your important documentation with you. Other than that, I forgot my lotion too, y'all. So I found some Vaseline, or bought some Vaseline at the airport. And that's just gonna be my face, my lotion for my face, my hands, my body. Judge me if you want to, I don't care. I'm not gonna be ashy. And I can't just put anything on my face, so. Okay, I'm running out of time. My driver will be here at 8 and I haven't eaten yet. So I'm taking y'all with me. See y'all in a minute. Bye. Okay, I'm done with everything. I'm heading out now. Guess I can leave these open. You can't see anything. And I'm gonna show you guys where I'm staying. Show you the grounds that I'm walking on. Oh, I got a piece of hair sticking up. We can't do that. Good morning. So this will be my first day getting breakfast. So I'm not really sure if that's it or if I should go find someone. Let's see. Nobody's back here. Ooh. Okay, let me figure this out. Okay, I found them, or they came out, and I had to get my food pre-made or made for me. And I wasn't anticipating that, and I had about 11 minutes before my driver arrived. Sorry, excuse me. So I got the quickest thing on the menu, which was the pancakes. They were really good, by the way. My driver came right before I started digging in. So he said he would be back in 10 minutes because he had some more people to pick up. But it's been longer than 10 minutes. He was very prompt and on point, and it was definitely on me and that I wasn't ready. So I can't rush him to get back, but hopefully he comes back since I'm booked. But I hope the time wasn't that strict and I didn't throw off the schedule too much by not being ready. So we'll see. Hopefully he's here by 8:30. It's about 8:20 something now. And I'm just watching the front, waiting for him to come. So wish me luck. Bye. I'm ready. I thought you forgot about me.
I can't find those people.
Oh, okay.
They went somewhere and they're running late. I've knocked at the hotel doors with the management and everybody.
Okay. Oh, so you still didn't find him?
I can't.
Oh,
So I
no.
have to let you go do the false tour
Okay.
with another guy, then I'll come back for them.
Okay.
I'm sorry about this.
No problem.
Our morning started like this.
No problem.
I asked somebody to call you, Nku, to let you know that I'm delayed that side. I'm coming back for you. Relax. I'm on my way.
Oh,
Did
no,
you go?
no. I was about to text him. Oh, you need me?
I need your receipts. Let me just get a signature here. Right. Okay, so we're gonna use this receipt to enter.
Okay.
Use that. volcano, the lava seeped through the crust of the earth and covered this whole area. So now what happened is when the lava was now cooling down, it began to have vertical cracks. And then we had the Kalahari sand coming, blowing through the side and covering this whole area. So some of the sand got into those cracks and solidified over time to form what we call sandstone. Now, let's fast forward. We're talking now about the Zambezi River. The Zambezi River, right now, the source shows that it starts from Zambia, which is called the Kalene Hills. But recent research, less than a month old, has actually told us that, in fact, the actual source is somewhere further along the side in Angola, adding another 324 kilometers. Anyway, as it gets here, this river used to pass through Botswana and into South Africa, pouring into the Limpopo River. But then in Botswana, there was tectonic movements that happened, an uplift of the earth, which diverted the course of the river. And as it passed through both the basalt plateau, it discovered the cracks. Water started seeping into the cracks, exploiting the sandstone, which is easier to erode. It was eroding. And then the basalt rock was left hanging. The sandstone is gone, so that the basalt rock is now hanging. So eventually it's going to topple over, block by block. So erosion it would have started taking place. And now with the sheer force of the water in high season, it started digging deeper and deeper. And voila, we've got a force.
Nice.
But now, what you might think that the force that we're going to be seeing right now is where it started. That's actually not the case. This started somewhere here. Over the years, as the water continued to flow, it found new cracks. And it's been moving backwards until right now the force we're going to see is on the 8th position.
And how long between the times or over the years do the cracks
Tens
come?
of thousands of years to hundreds of thousands of years.
So it's always been on the 8th crack since you've known?
Since we've known. Since David Livingstone saw it.
Oh, okay.
It has always been here. And the 9th crack, we're all not going to see this. We'll be all long gone.
Yeah.
Until when this becomes a new falls.
So the water is making it crack?
Water finds cracks within when it flows on the beds. There are cracks. Those cracks start being exploited. They go deeper and deeper and deeper. And now usually what does happen is they start from an edge. If a new crack is here, this is left hanging. So eventually it's going to continue cutting through.
Yeah.
And then if we can go and see this map for a bit. So this map, on this map, we're only this shows the national parks that you find in Zimbabwe, but we're mostly interested in this one, the Great Zimbabwe. If you can come and take a picture of this, those structures were made by the first tribe of people who came and lived in Zimbabwe. They were built from rocks. Laid on top of each other without cement. No mortar was used. They still stand up to now. We call them the Great Zimbabwe. That's where they used to live. Now, the Zimbabwe derives its name from these structures. Zimbabwe is actually a shortened term. The actual term is Zimbabwe.
Oh.
So this one is, we made it Zimbabwe for people from the United States to call it easy.
We can say the other name. What was the name?
Zimbabwe.
See, we can say that in the States.
So that term actually means the houses of stone.
Okay.
So Zimbabwe actually means houses of stone.
Interesting.
So now let's come and see the final map.
Wait, what about the Mosiotunya?
Mosiotunya, we're going to talk about that.
Okay. I'm moving too fast.
We're going to. So we're going to be looking at this map. So now this is the route that we're going to take. Right now we're here. So the falls from this point to this point, that is 1,708 meters.
What's that in miles?
In miles, it's 1,700. That's 1.7 kilometers. That's almost a mile.
Oh, not bad.
But
Wait.
that's for the falls. Okay, there's technology.
Nobody ever asked that?
Not. They usually ask me how long this whole walk will take in miles, which is 2 miles.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So that's
That's
why
what I
I say
wanted
this
to
is
know.
almost a mile.
Okay.
Oh, so you were asking the actual route? How long we're all going to be walking? 2
Like,
miles.
2
miles.
Okay,
That
got
I'm
it.
definitely sure I had a woman with a watch on.
Yeah, I'm about to turn mine on to get my steps.
Okay, so from this to 1,708 meters, which is 1.7 kilometers, and then the deepest part will be there, which is 108 meters deep. That is almost 3,000 feet, 300 feet.
Ooh. Okay.
Yes. And then we have got 5 major falls. We have got the Devil's Cataract. We have got the main falls. We have got the Horseshoe Falls. We've got the Rainbow Falls, and we've got the Eastern Cataract. This is not a major falls. So Devil's Cataract, so called because on this island, long time ago, the local native people who used to stay in this place used to do their grain making ceremonies, initiation ceremonies on this island. When the Europeans came, they did not understand that behavior, and hence called it a devilish act. Hence the name Devil's Cataract. Main falls is the widest of the falls, over 400 meters. That's 400 meters is almost 1.2 miles. 400 meters, you divide by 3. And
400 divided by 3.
and then you get, I mean, you multiply by 3, and then that's how you get your miles.
Got it. Okay.
Yes. And then here, that's where you have the Devil's Pool over here.
Yes.
And then we have got this is the horseshoe because of the crescent shape. Right now it's actually dry.
Now it's
Rainbow Falls, that's where you have beautiful rainbows when the water is high. And that is where the local people would do their ceremonies when a king or an important person dies. Because of the rainbows, they believed the rainbow was a bridgeway into the afterlife.
Livingstone Tower.
That's why they also call it Uchisuma, that's a local name. And then Eastern Cataract is partly on the Zambian side. We're going to be seeing it from a distance.
So are those ceremonies, do they still do those ceremonies?
Not anymore. There are people who have been said to come during the night and do ceremonies since now, with it being UNESCO and stuff, I'm not sure, in modernization as well.
Yeah.
A lot of that stuff doesn't happen anymore.
Are the falls accessible outside of coming through?
No.
Okay.
Except Zambian side, the river behind is accessible, but it's dangerous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah. So now it's either we've got a choice. It's either we start from here and go all the way to the point number 16. But the best way is we start from here, we go this way, and
come
this
back.
is partially dry, so you get a chance to appreciate it.
Yes.
And then you come this side, and this side it's all a wow moment.
Okay.
Until we're done.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Is your timer on?
No, I was about to fist bump. Yeah, that's what we do.
Okay, get your timer on.
Okay,
and
can you
you
hold
count
that?
your step.
You just hold it just like that.
Okay. Hey, Pepe, come. Sharp.
Hold on. Outdoor walk. Ready. Get these steps in.
Wonderful. Let's
Thank
go.
you.
Okay. So now, as we go this way, that's when we can talk about the Morsia Tunyaki.
Okay, yes.
So right now, there is a guy called Dr. David Livingstone, who was born in Scotland. He grew up in Scotland. He actually started working at a cotton plant at the age of 10. And then as he grew older, he went to England to study medicine. And then he wanted to become a Christian.
Okay.
In fact, he was now a Christian, a devout Christian, and he now wanted to be a missionary. He did some missionary work in China, but then there was the Opium War. He had to come back to England, and then he met a guy called Robert Moffat, who already had a missionary church in South Africa, and he asked to join in. So he went to South Africa. He did his missionary work there for some months, but then he thought, what if we open another one further beyond their side? He went there. He did open a missionary church in Botswana, but still the explorer in him now was brought out. He still wanted to go further. That's when he came upon the Zambezi River, and he had an idea. What if we find a channel which takes us from the sea and we can cut through Africa? It will be easier for traders and for their missionary work as well. That's when he started exploring the Zambezi River. And then in 1855, he came out to a village in Zambia, and he had the talks about the water that rose. And then he asked to be taken to the water that rose. So the locals there, they rowed him to an island which is now called the David Livingstone Island. And that is when he saw the falls for the first time. He was both disappointed and amazed.
Yeah.
Disappointed because he saw that for a ship that's a one way.
Yeah.
He's not coming back. But he was amazed at what he saw, the magnificent falls. And that's when he uttered the famous words, "Scenes so lovely that they might have been gazed upon by angels on their flight." That's why we now have a helicopter company called the Flight of Angels.
Oh, you can go over the falls.
Yes.
Okay.
You can actually fly over the falls and see the scenery over the falls. And then he named those falls after the Queen of England at that time. That was Queen Victoria. That's the name Victoria Falls. But remember, someone had told him about the waters that roll.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
And remember that someone was rowing him to the island?
Yeah.
So which means those people knew about it.
So he just took over.
Yeah. So now the name Moswatunya was the name that was being called the Victoria Falls by the local people at that time. Moswatunya means the smoke that
thunders. Yes. I did my research.
The smoke. So we're gonna see the smoke that thunders, and you're gonna see why they call it that.
Am I feeling the mist from the falls, or is it okay? Okay.
When the water is high, you could have felt it by the car park. As soon as you came out of the car, you could have felt it.
Okay.
So the mist goes as high as 400 meters. I mean, 40 meters in high season, 40 meters up. You can see it 40 kilometers away.
This way.
This way.
You can see it?
As you drive, sometimes when you drive from the airport coming into Victoria Falls, when the water is high, you can see the mist.
Oh, how nice. So who regulated it? Like, who decided that the name was going to change from Moswatunya to Victoria Falls?
Right. Remember in that time when Dr. David Livingstone came, soon after we became a British colony.
Oh.
So you see how it wasn't going to change.
Yeah.
We became a British colony, and so the name was stuck until we did when we got our independence. There were petitions to change the name over to Moswatunya and cancelled it, but it has been too long that it will actually make a more negative impact than good because of marketing and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think you guys, I think you do a good job as giving the history, because I knew that before I came that was the name. That was the original name.
Yeah.
So the local people, do they still call it Monsieur Tunya?
Monsieur Tunya, yes.
Okay.
Well, as I was saying, everything is now being affected by modernization.
Yeah.
So local people long back used to do that, but the kids right now they're learning it as Victoria Falls in school.
Yeah.
So it's
wow, they're teaching it in school?
Yeah, in school they call it Victoria Falls. So obviously they're taught both of them, but modernization kind of just flows with what's easier for everyone. But local people call it Monsieur Tunya, like especially in Zambia.
Yeah.
They call it Monsieur Tunya.
Well, I can hear
Here
it.
we've got a school called Monsieur Tunya.
Nice, okay.
And then in Zambia they've got a beer called Mosi.
Okay.
But now for us, at least some of the here we named it, like our city is called Victoria Falls. Zambia's city is called Livingstone.
Oh, so what was the original name of that city?
Well, that was way before colonization, before there were cities.
Oh,
So
okay.
It just came as
So it was new.
what was new.
Okay.
In Zimbabwe, we did manage to change the colonial names of the cities. That
Good.
we did manage, except for Victoria Falls, because of
The tourism and stuff.
tourism and stuff. Because you came straight here, or you came through Harare.
I actually came through Ethiopia.
Oh, Ethiopia.
Yeah. So yes, I came straight through here, I guess.
Straight through here. So our capital city is now called Harare.
Yep.
It was called Salisbury.
Mhm.
We've got so many things that we had colonial names that we changed back
Good. I love that.
to our local names.
So when did the colonization end?
Huh?
When did the colonization
In
end?
1980. That was why it was important for me to show you those stones. Those stones, that structure, we got that name after independence, Zimbabwe. That wasn't the colonial name for this country. The colonial name for this country was Rhodesia. Southern Rhodesia.
Okay.
We are called Southern Rhodesia after Cecil John Rhodes, a British. He was responsible for the colonization of Zimbabwe and Zambia. So Zimbabwe was Southern Rhodesia, Zambia was Northern Rhodesia. He's the one also who had also taken over South Africa and all that. Because he had a vision of building a railway line from Cape to Cairo.
Uh-huh.
We're going to talk about that because it's very significant on our walk, the bridge, when we got to the bridge. We wanted to build a railway line from Cape Town, South Africa to Cairo and exploit all minerals within the regions, which means that's also colonizing those areas and exploiting all the minerals. They were looking mainly for diamond.
Oh.
Yes.
You said Cairo, Egypt?
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
So when we got our independence in 1980, not even a week passed to Zimbabwe. That we got rid of fast. Fast.
Nice.
Like, no, we're not doing this.
So you said the children are learning that it's Victoria Falls, but I'm sure they're learning the history as well, though,
They're
right?
learning the history. They're taught what they are explained the way I'm explaining. But
Oh, good.
for them, it will be easier to be saying Victoria Falls
Yeah.
because everyone else knows it as Victoria Falls.
Yeah.
Social media is advertising it as Victoria Falls.
Yeah.
So changing it would rather take time.
Yeah.
just like your Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of America. I'm not sure what's gonna happen.
Right. Right.
It's gonna take time.
Yeah.
Or not even happen at all.
Yeah.
Yes, good idea. We might just wait here. But aren't we supposed to move?
So you're traveling all alone?
Yes. I do that often.
Uh-huh.
It's better that way.
It's refreshing.
Yeah. You know, I can trust my instincts. And every time I have a successful trip, just
So
makes me more confident.
So we should be calling you David Livingstone. The explorer.
The explorer.
You might discover something.
I might. I could take these videos back to America. So, you know, when we were growing up, oh my gosh, I could see it. When we were growing up, we weren't really taught like the history of Africa in certain countries here.
Oh.
We were given some of us were given like an ignorant point of view, I guess. What we'll see is children being starved. They made us feel like it was poor here.
No,
and we're all learning that that's not true. Yeah.
Those are all exaggerated.
Oh my gosh. I don't think I could get the beauty on this camera. Wow. So during the rainy season, the whole thing is wet.
Picture this. You see from there where those people are,
Uh-huh.
right up to over there,
It's
where we
just
can beyond our eyesight there.
fully
This
lush.
is one sheet of water.
Oh
only
my gosh.
Down. You can actually see the actual crescent shape, and there's mist going up. And there's a loud roar, but then there's a steady sound. It's amazing.
It's so beautiful. I've never seen anything like this before ever.
Now, as we get closer, we get to see the geography, the basalt rock.
Oh
You
my
can see
god.
the vertical.
How close can I get? This right here.
Not.
Is this safe? A safe? Oh my gosh. So what's the name of this bridge?
That is the Victoria Falls Bridge.
And that's where you can walk to Zambia.
This is like a symbol of love and unity for us in Zambia.
Nice.
This joins us with the Zambia. Do you see those people? Those are Zambian people coming this side, most probably to sell their products. We go that side to buy their clothes. The clothes are cheaper that side. They come and sell produce this side and buy cheap stuff and go there. Most Zambians earn a living from coming and selling stuff this side. When they come here, we call them Mzanga.
Call them what?
Mzanga.
Zanga?
Mzanga.
Zanga.
Yes, Mzanga. And they call us the same, Mzanga, which only translates to friend. From Cape to Cairo, this is the bridge. Unfortunately, he died before the bridge was built. He died in 1902. The bridge was built in 1905. The bridge was actually built in England.
Built in England.
The whole metalwork was done in England, assembled in England, and then disassembled, and then carried here by ship to Mozambique, and then from Mozambique to here by train.
Wow.
It's 198 meters long. From top to the water level, it's 128 meters. As I said, you do the 111 meter bungee jumping.
That is a very long drop down. I would never do that.
So now, remember when we talked about Cecil John Rhodes, and then us being colonized, and a very important meeting took place right at the very center of that bridge. So because we actually got our independence through a war, like a liberation struggle, when we shooting and all that. So some of our leaders were in exile. One of them, Joshua Nkomo, was exiled in Zambia. So Zambia got its independence first. That was in 1964.